Yeah. All right, let's open up the Junkie Sports page. We haven't touched on what went down last night since the opening segment.
Yeah, we got to talk about that. Villanova wins the national championship, win by 17, going away, 79-62. They were laying 7.5 in the game. And the total was 144.5. So they cover, goes under. Valdezi, did you do anything on this game at all?
He's not listening to you. He didn't have his headphones in.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll say Michigan early on, first 10 minutes of the game, you thought, all right.
So what were they up 22-14, something like that?
Yeah, they were defending the three really, really
very
well.
That's what they do.
And then DiVincenzo just changed the whole.
I'm going to shoot poorly for 40 minutes.
I mean, he hit some long threes.
Yeah, they're just really
Plus,
good.
he's very athletic, got to the basket. I think he had about 17 in the first half. And he just dominated.
He just dominated, had 31, which is a record for a bench player in the national championship game.
And they pointed out in the broadcast, I wasn't aware of it, they didn't even play hoops
in fact,
until he was in high school.
Michigan had, when Michigan lost to Louisville about, 5-6 years ago, the most outstanding player in that game, I believe, was, what was the kid from Louisville who transferred from George Mason? Luke.
Yeah.
Do you remember that kid?
Yes.
What was that kid's name?
The white kid shooter.
I want to say Luke Jackson, but that doesn't sound right.
No,
anyway,
no,
so he was
start
also
with an H or something, maybe.
Hancock.
Luke Hancock.
Yeah, and he was also a bench player.
My brain got the H.
Yeah. Bench player, most outstanding player, had 22 off the bench.
He wasn't as athletic as this kid.
No.
Yeah.
But my point is, it's a very similar situation.
Bunch of whiteys winning the mop because didn't Ryan Arcianato or whatever you pronounce his name?
I don't know if he did or not.
I think he was most outstanding player.
Was he?
When Villanova won it a couple years ago.
Well, look, they were just player. DiVincenzo, of course, off the bench at 10 buckets, 5 threes, 31 for the game. But congrats to Jay Wright, Villanova. Jay Wright's second national championship. Big Ten is now 0 for their last 7 in the national championship game since Michigan back in 2000.
I'm looking at NBADraft.net and just at their top 20-some guys, and they've got Bridges in the top 10, I think. Or he's 13.
Where do they have Wagner? Or is he rounder?
I don't see him yet.
He's
now
a junior.
I don't know when this was last updated, to be honest with you.
He's a junior 11 guy that can stroke it like he does. Good passer. That's a perfect stretch 4 in the NBA.
Yeah, they may not think that he's coming out. He maybe he already announced. I don't even know that if he's coming back.
They have Brunson 28, so fringe first rounder.
Yeah,
you could see maybe like a Quinn Cook path, or it might take him a while. To get there, but certainly a guy could play at the next level, I would think.
So, we talked about it. Villanova's got an older team, a bunch of juniors. A lot of those kids are red shirts. Spellman's a freshman, but
how many guys
it's rare that you see a powerhouse program with so many older kids.
How many guys have 2 national championships like Jay Wright now? Like currently, obviously, there's Coach K, there's Izzo.
Right.
Roy Williams.
And Roy Williams.
Yep. Patino. Well, Patino's not current.
Boeheim?
He's got 1.
Boeheim's got 1.
I mean, there aren't that many coaches.
Billy Donovan had a couple. Not a current college coach. Just trying to think.
Yeah, right there. He's assured Hall of Famer. He could walk away right now.
John Wooden's got 10. Krzyzewski's got 5. Adolph Rupp's got 4. Roy Williams has got 3. Bobby Knight's got 3. I'm just going through the list. Jim Calhoun's got 3. Branch McCracken. That's a name that you don't often hear. He had 2 with Indiana in the 40s and 50s. Henry Iba, Oklahoma State, 45 and 46. That's
so the current guys aren't that many.
Denny Crum had 2. Dean had 2. Billy Donovan, as Jason mentioned, 2. Patino 2.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's about it.
Jay Wright's right there with
hallowed ground.
So out of the current guys, 4, right?
Sure seems like it.
So K, Williams, Wright,
Izzo.
If you don't count Donovan current because he's in the NBA. Nope. That's a Hall of Fame right there.
I'm just trying to think. Does Izzo have 1 or 2? Izzo might have 1.
Izzo might only have 1.
He only has 1.
Yeah. Izzo has 2,000.
Really?
Yeah, that's it.
I just assumed he had more than 1.
Well,
all the
time
times
a bunch
he's
of
been
Final
there,
Fours. Yeah, so it's just 3.
Well, when you look in terms of Final Fours, Izzo's been there 7 times. Coach K's been there 12. Dean was there 11.
So think about the Big Ten. All right, Michigan loses this game, runner-up. Wisconsin loses to Duke a few years ago. All right, Michigan lost in 13 to Louisville. Let's see. Ohio State lost to Florida in 07. Illinois lost to Carolina. We were at that game in 05. Maryland beat Indiana in the last 17 years. Can't get over the hump.